where do we begin with this ugly divorce? Because you want it to be over. It's thank you for everything. You're gonna be one of my favorite Heat players of all time. But man, why did it have to end like this? It
You
didn't
know
need to
why?
be like this.
You know why?
I know why you think it is.
Hey, this is perfect. I'm always gonna be on the side of the player, bro.
So you okay? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Look,
ahead. Go
look,
ahead. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
Jimmy Butler, right?
Okay.
Over the years, you gave me undrafted G League players. That's what you gave me. That's what you gave me to work with. As a job, as an organization, that's the tools you supplied me. I gave you two finals appearances. So yes, I deserve bread, and yes, I deserve a better team. The
You
way that he's going about it is unprofessional, completely. I just understand the sentiment. The problem is this is two stubborn men going at it between Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler. And I feel like, yeah, it's a contract, but nowadays a player wants out. You let him out, fam. You get what you can.
yes. Okay. But that's horseshit. You don't get paid off of past performance. You were paid as the number one
Oh
guy
my
making
God.
50 M's a year, and you're in Miami, so make that even more. Okay. You're making even more off the court. Going forward, Jimmy, if you don't play, how can we pay you? You haven't played two full seasons, the last two seasons, missed another playoff run. You want 60 going in for the next 4 years when you haven't been playing for two. Dixon, tell me what job is going to be cool with you coming in half the time, getting paid more than anybody else on the team. If
Clippers.
you're the Clippers, yes. It's ugly, and I'm so surprised because Jimmy is a proven kind of
It's
guy.
it's no, it's ugly. It's a ugly ending to a beautiful relationship. But
It's
I
really
just
what
feel
it is.
like we gotta talk more about Pat Riley, fam. We
Okay,
we got
yes.
like this is a result of stubbornness, and this is years building up to this point.
Is it stubbornness or is it the league not wanting to make deals with someone that has done so much with so little?
He don't
Dame
want to.
knew he was
This
coming
is
to
the
the Heat.
same blow up he had with LeBron.
No, it's not.
This is the same blow up he had with D Wade, and
No, it's
now
not.
Jimmy Butler.
I disagree with the LeBron situation.
No, it's
They
not.
knew they knew LeBron was going to go at some point because they were underpaying him like crazy.
LeBron wanted more power. He wanted more power.
Like,
Give
but
the man whatever he needs.
you knew at some point you weren't going to be able to pay LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. It just was not going to happen. My problem here is Jimmy did what Jimmy could do, but Jimmy's not Jimmy anymore. Jimmy's game is about defense. Jimmy's game is about bullying people around. This league is about scoring. Jimmy's not a consistent shot anymore. You can't just show up for the playoffs and make $60 million a year. Please let somebody else pay him that money because they're going to tank. I just don't see Jimmy being Jimmy anymore. It's past that point.
Yes. This is what's going to happen. He's going to move on, have a good maybe rest of the year, maybe a couple months, and then it's going to go back to what Jimmy does. He's it's not his in his DNA, but his body's breaking down. We've seen
Let
this.
me ask you, does you think he has one? I think personally he has one more Jimmy Butler playoff type
Yes, I
year.
do. It should have been with the
At
Heat.
max two,
It should have
I
been with the Heat. It
but
should have been
maybe
right now,
one.
but it's
I don't
not.
think so. I don't think so. His style of game to me loses more games than it wins games now.
I can't
Because
argue with
that
that.
playoff Jimmy, that's a different animal right there.
I mean, he almost turned into Michael Jordan against the Bucks. It was ridiculous. But going
Wasn't
back
just
to what you're,
that though,
oh no, that was the tip of the iceberg.
but that
Going
was
back to what
peak,
you're
yeah.
saying though, Donovan Mitchell and Damian Lillard. Two,
Brother,
listen.
brother, that's
They
just the
both
beginning of a long list of superstars that said they wanted to come to Miami and got pied the fuck up. and got
They,
rejected like a bad bitch. Like, yo, what? You want here?
who
No.
rejected
We're
them?
good. We're
Who
good. We got
rejected
Gabe
them?
Vincent. We got Gabe Vincent.
No,
We who else, Tyler? Dion Waiters. We
that
good,
was
fam.
10 years
Hey,
ago.
Kevin Durant, Kawhi. We don't need them. Why would we need them?
Who would say no to that? Someone trying to
Pat
help the Heat
Riley.
out?
Pat
No,
Riley.
Pat. Dave was Dave was coming. He was on the way. Donovan Mitchell said, "I was in Miami all summer. I was going there. This is 2 summers in a row." The
And then
Heat
what happened?
people don't want to deal with the Heat. People
Damn it,
looked at the
bro.
our finals run and said, "No."
People mad at the big three shit still, I think.
People mad at the Heat. They don't want to do deals with Riley. It's the same thing that the whole NBA was mad that the Blazers got Whiteside's contract, that the Heat traded Josh Richardson to the Sixers for the Jimmy Butler trade, and the league was mad at the Heat. They don't want to do deals with them because they know what we can, but we know what we do. They know what we do with our talent.
But hold on.
We've
You could
had
agree.
dozens of
Pat hold on.
players,
Pat Riley is a cheap, more on the cheap side.
bro.
Conservative with his bread.
What are you talking about? He has two guys, just like everybody else in the league, making over $50 million. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Go, all
Nah,
right.
he's not conservative, but he'll let you go before you yeah, like which is good. If you think about on the coaching side, you want to let a player go before they
Well,
Miami's
expire.
not for everybody. I
it
know that.
comes down to this though too. Like, what's a contract anymore? Like, it's becoming like, oh, I don't want to play no more. Let me go now, right? So what really frustrates me about this is, Jimmy, you want to go? You're not liking it here. We're not going to pay you. Let's do this behind closed doors. Let's get max value for you and ship you where you want to go. Now
Bingo.
you have completely devalued anything that we can get because everybody knows you want out. So now we could have maybe got some shit for you, but now it's like, oh, you've completely wrecked the whole market for us. Now, guess what? Now, as Riley, proven legacy, okay, rightfully so. Guess what? Oh, you don't want to play? Let's suspend you now without pay. Perfect. You just played into our game now. Now they're not paying him because they're going to suspend him. So now you can go without pay until we move your ass. Like, I just think the league is getting to a point where, like, I don't remember what I was watching, but it's like, what's a contract anymore? Like, okay, we own your rights, but really that's all it is because guys are going to control what they want to do anyway now.
It's like
Players
we're
don't
allowed
honor
to pay
contracts
you.
anymore. Nah, that's fucked up. I personally always try to honor a contract. So I don't agree with that part.
Connor, you've been too
But
quiet.
yo, this is Jimmy Butler's MO. He fucking tries to blow up the organization every team he goes. This with the Timberwolves, with the Sixers. It was only a matter of time before he did it to the Heat. But my fault. Yeah, Connor, what as a Heat hater, you gotta be loving this,
Oh
fam.
man, that's why I haven't said a word yet. I love the turmoil. I
The
love
stress.
the stress. I love the anxiety. The we're gonna be terrible for the next. I love it, but at the end of the day, it's like I was talking to my buddies who are Heat fans. I was like, well, you should have just traded him earlier before this whole shit went down. Like James said, before you devalued yourself. But Pat Riley is a spiteful fuck, man. He doesn't give a fuck. He was in the league with Jordan and all that when all that shit was going on with them. Like it's a different league back then. He still has that same mentality now. So he's probably like, all right, well watch what we're about to do to you then. Now we own you and we don't gotta pay you now. But
Mm.
when I was at the game, when I went to go see the Spurs game, I was like, okay, like Jimmy, it was weird because the whole team comes out and like maybe like 45 seconds later, Jimmy kind of just like walks out by himself
Really?
and kind of just
You
was
could
out
tell the
there for a
vibes was
minute.
off.
It was, and I was like, well, we all thought, oh shit, Jimmy's not even here. He's not playing. He's hurt. And then it was like, oh shit, no, he's way over there. What? He's coming out now? And it was just like I think he only had like 4 points. He just didn't look interested in the game.
Wow.
There was no attacking. There was no. It was more just like, all right, like here, where take that shit. There you go. And it was just a weird, and you could just see everything was off. And um, you're not going to get, nothing but a bag of basketballs for him now. So it's like, might as well just make him sweat it out. Or, I mean, what are you to take on Beal's contract? That's insane.
Fuck
It's like,
no. No, no, please.
I
Yeah,
hope
done.
I'm
so, because
good
that
on that
would
one.
just set the whole franchise back even more. But
Hey,
listen,
look, I'm personally ready to be trash. All this
Good.
mediocre shit, like all this stuck in purgatory, I'm ready to be trash for a couple years, personally.
Well, it's gonna happen, so I'm glad you're ready.
I just don't
Jesus.
see the Heat ever. They're never going to do that. It's just
But who do you
I
go
know
get
for a
now?
fact. I know for a fact that there's people, GMs in and out of the NBA that say the Heat do it the right way when it comes to development, when it
Yeah.
comes to all front office, when it comes to coaching, when it comes to player, you know, peak shape. Because the Heat is not for everybody.
Mhm.
There's 100% known. The players that want to be there, they want to be there. It's just like when D Wade left. When this whole thing with D Wade happened, he went to Chicago and said, "Wait, so you mean y'all are just on your phones at halftime? Wait, I'm used to this military approach to the game, professionalism. This is my career. I'm going back to Miami." And then there's a huge story. There's a big story that when he came back, he was way overweight and he had to get back into Miami Heat shape. So I know people like to clown on culture, all that shit, but I'm proud that I'm a Heat fan and I'm proud the way they do business because, like you said, James, what's a contract? It's just I'm allowed to pay you and you wear my jersey. That's not what the Heat is about. And the way that Jimmy's going along this, I can't believe, I can't believe what we're seeing for what he's done for the city and for his brand and for his legacy to end like this.
Mr. Barista now.
Mr. Big Face.
Take them coffee somewhere else, my boy. Hey,
I
He's
he'll be
got all
think
these
fire.
coffee
Hey,
shops
he'll be
going up
fire
here.
on Phoenix, Tyler. I know you don't want to see that.
great. They get rid of Beal. They have another person that can't shoot the ball. KD and Booker can't score 90 every night. It's not
They're
to
gonna be
win
lit.
championships. We talked about this. Look at the Knicks. Look at Connor's team. They're a real contender. Why? Not because of 1, 2, and 3, because of 4, 5, 6, and 7. They have you have to win as a team. That big three shit is done.
But inside out, inside out, inside out, they can do both.
That big three shit is done. You have to be able to have 1 through 7, 1 through 8. The last champions, the Nuggets and the Celtics. It wasn't just one or two guys. It was everybody knocking shots. Everybody was playing good. Everybody switches. It, I'm done. I'm done with this Jimmy stuff. It
Are you,
frustrates me so much.
should we ask Scottie Pippen what he thinks?